You're usually traveling north, chasing the snow, and this is, you know, a complete 180. I mean, we chose to drive south and search for the snow.
This was different. This was more of like a passion project. We were down here climbing and got inspired and just wanted to spend more time in this rad area.
Moab's a pretty unique place with its beautiful desert landscape, splitter cracks, and the beautiful red rock. The Colorado River runs right through the middle of it all, and then there's the La Salle Mountains towering above. This year, Tim and I spent a good portion of our winter skiing in the La Salle Mountains, and they're this rad little range that sits just above Moab, Utah, which is a place known for its rock climbing, mountain biking, hiking, but not really at all for its skiing.
I really enjoy the climbing and I really enjoy the skiing, so it's cool to be able to come down here and get both done in one trip. Here we are down in the La Salles in southern Utah, just outside of Moab actually. It's really cool to be back on like an exploratory mission where you're not doing the same thing that other people have done.
Yeah, so this is our first day out in the mountains, and we've found ourselves all the way down at the southern end of the range below some north-facing lines that we're really stoked to climb up and hopefully shred down.
Coming in, there's kind of that gully, and it looks like at the top of that gully there's a little tree cliff that I could hit and land in hopefully nice snow and surf up and then hit that bigger cliff.
3, 2, 1, drop in. Yeah, boy!
We're about to start working on another jump.
Like, build the jump right here and land where Colter is. Nice steep landing.
This area is really cool. There's like a ton of skiing to be had down here, and it just seems like we could explore down here all year and keep finding new nooks and crannies and rad little things to ski. Being up on top of those peaks with that 360 view, seeing the desert all the way down around us, it gets like almost like magical.
Tomorrow we're gonna take a break and cruise down and do some rock climbing in those towers that are actually right there. You can literally see them clear as day.
It's been a fun few days up here in the mountains, building some jumps and skiing some lines, but we're gonna cruise down and climb some rocks while we wait for this next storm to roll in. We decided we were gonna climb this tower, and so we bumped out to Castle Valley. Found a really cool campsite right at the base of the towers and had our dirt bikes out there and enjoyed a couple days just being in the dry desert.
I came down here to go skiing and threw the climbing into the mix. And it was super challenging for me. The multi-pitch climb is something I've never done.
That's the cool thing about climbing is everyone has their level that they climb at. And if you're climbing at your level, it's exciting and challenging.
Yeah, boy. Pretty sick out here. I've been climbing for about a year, and Colter's been climbing for, I think, 8 years.
There'll still be a bunch of slack on the ground. I'll be pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up.
Definitely gonna be a challenge for me and a new experience for sure.
Climbing! Climb on! It's something about climbing that you don't really experience in any other sport that I've noticed in terms of partnership. You're literally roped to each other, and without the other person, you're nothing. the hardest part, Tim, I think. Trust those feet.
Dude, I can't fucking do this shit.
You start doubting yourself at certain points with the wind blowing so hard. It's like you literally feel like you shouldn't be there, like your instincts are telling you to go down, and you start wondering if you're gonna fail the mission.
Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. How did you do it? God damn it, dude.
Yeah, just trust it. Just try.
You know, I was just trying to focus on each pitch because, I mean, when we were finally on the last pitch, we were 250 feet off the ground, and that fear and adrenaline is like there. Even though you know you're on this rope, you're like fighting up that mountain. That last pitch, which is super short, but you're basically just like bear hugging to the top.
Yeah, boy. Get up on top of this bad boy.
We literally watched the storm roll in from the top of the tower, so we got down and headed back up into the mountains.
Yeah, dude. Climbing yesterday in the freaking windstorm, and now we're here and it's dumping. Let's go skiing.
Before we even got to the yurt, the snow started falling, and by the time we got there, there was knee-deep pow. When we woke up in the morning, we were able to get out and enjoy some super deep pow with nobody else around. It was actually some of the best turns of the year.
Pasta's a good fuel for tomorrow. Carb load. We're touring up to Little Tukanukovitz. That's the plan for tomorrow.
Here we come, we're coming at you. Because you got pow all over you.
It wasn't super stable, but it only took a few days for everything to calm back down, and we were able to get back up high onto one of the biggest peaks in the range, called Mount Tukanukovitz. It's not the highest in the range, but it's certainly the most prominent, and it has a gorgeous north face.
I've had a couple times with them, but not that many.
Looks like we got a little exposure below us. Feeling safe, feeling good.
It has like a big cliff in the middle of it that we're gonna use our ropes and build an anchor and rappel.
Okay, yeah, I'll just ski down and stop somewhere out of Slough's way. Okay, Tim, you can come to me. I want to get my ice axe out.
Yeah, you know, the line was a little bit more firm than we expected it to be.
Dropping. A lot of slough going there. Woo! Nice.
All right, we're gonna be starting to rappel here right now. It's a little scary. I'm actually gonna come totally off rappel, Tim. Copy that, you're free. I'm pinned into my ice axe if anything happens, but I'm not going anywhere.
All right, copy that. Colter on rappel. Get a sick photo for my mom. Sick, dude, thanks.
Here comes the rope.
the snow super stable, and we were just really excited that we were able to get on such a big objective. It was really sick. It was just really cool to spend so much time down in the desert, skiing above it, climbing in it, and just exploring this beautiful, unique mountain range. I feel pretty privileged that we got to do that. It was rad.
That's kind of what this trip is all about, because when you're down here in Moab, there's like so much to do and there's so much opportunity down here, and we've definitely taken advantage of that.
Definitely.